Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. In the last episode, we got the second construction materials line over here on the eastern side of the map set up and running. So that should be working. We're going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment there because I saw something I can do. And, yeah, we need to make a few more modifications to some of the cities on this part of the map. For the fuel distribution, because we need some internal shipping lines to move the fuel to the customers. And I think we'll be good for this side of the map for a while. And I think what we'll do is we'll turn our attention to the south of the map, which we haven't kind of looked at for a while. So, I think that's probably where we're going to head next. So this train just moving on by. Alright, so one of the things I wanted to do is the new line we just put in, which is delivering construction materials to this station, I think should also be able to pick up food and bring it here, because Ribbon Rock wants food. I don't think... Are we shipping food to Ribbon Rock? I can't remember. We're shipping it to Aincrad, and then we're bringing the food to Alamigo and Denerim. Oh, that's right. Aincrad doesn't want food. It wants tools and bricks. So I think we can add Ribbon Rock there. So I just need to make a modification to the train. So you... Actually, probably the easiest way to do this... is... I'm going to order you back to the depot, because I don't think this is really doing anything just yet, so... Oh, that's got a long way to go to get back to the depot. And hopefully it isn't going to end up head-on with any other trains. Because it's on the wrong side of the track. Hold on, let me just give it a quick... quick little alternate route there. Now, this is running a little bit better at speed 3 than it was before. And then as soon as you're clear, you can get rid of that because we don't need it. Though it looks like it actually isn't running any faster. This is speed 1, that's speed 2. Maybe it is running a bit faster. Alright, so we'll stick with this this train until we get back to the depot. And then once it's back in the depot, I'm going to throw a couple of boxcars on it. Or maybe at least a boxcar. Or maybe a couple boxcars. And then, that should let it move some food between those two stations. Now, I could have just modified it and replaced the whole train, but, I want to try it this way. Oh, there's the passenger train. Threw some new wagons on there, the blue ones. And there's our steam freight train. Drag race. The old and the new. Got a tunnel here. Yep, that guy's got to slow down to get through those curves, so. Looks like this train is topping out at 81. Does this have an onboard cam? Yeah, it does. This is just tunnel, you know, long series of tunnels here. Alright, so now we're approaching the station, and this is where we should branch off to head over to the depot. How's the station look? It's got a few passengers in there. Oh, that is a steep grade right there. Okay, it's back in there. So if I go in here, we should be able to take this train and edit the vehicle. There we go. Just give it a minute. Right, because I think that the wagons, the hoppers that I'm using in there, are the ones that are limited to 81. So we'll probably put these 50-foot boxcars in here, and I'll throw 2 of them on there. There we go. And then we'll put that back on the northeast con mats. There you go. And set it back out. Alright. So, if we are going to bring food into here, where does Riven Rock demand food? Oh yeah, there's plenty of it within catchment of the station itself, so that should be fine. It'd be nice if there were more of it. Hold on, let me actually just like... It would be nice if there was more of it in catchment, but... It'll do for the time being. Okay, now Star City. We need to internally ship some fuel. So, we're going to need good old truck station. Let's see. Where do we want to put it? And right there should be fine. And then we're going to want to deliver that over to here. Yeah, it's not a very long route, but, you know, I should get the job done. From there to there. We're doing the road freight. This is hitting the wrong buttons here. Okay, Star City Fuel and Road Depot. Do we have one nearby? Tram. Tram. No. That's okay. $40-ton tank truck. Let's see. I could do this tank truck. See, that's 38. And that carries everything. You know what? I'll go with those. We'll go with these. 2 of those. Throw them on Star City Fuel. Alright, they should be able to get the job done there. And then Mirkwood is going to need the same treatment. Alright, so we're just going to need to move stuff from over here to over here. Should not be a problem. Once the autosave is done. I don't want to knock out the food-demanding buildings right next to the station, though. So what we'll do is we'll stick this guy here. And then for deliveries, we're going to want to probably put it right about, let's see, where would be best? Over here? Yeah, we'll put it there. This is Mirkwood, right? Alright, so that's going to be road freight. Mirkwood fuel. There we go. And I don't think we have a road depot anywhere nearby either. So I'll just throw one over here. And we'll go with the same trucks. The Urban E trucks. 2 of those. And then we'll throw those on there. There we go. And then that should give... We just kind of run this forward a little bit. At some point here, I am going to actually start pausing the date speed. I have it set to 1/4 right now. I think like around 2040, I think is the latest we get unlocks. So... I think. It depends on what mods I have in. Which, I have a lot, so... Not exactly sure on that. Okay, so those guys are moving. Alright, so now our fuel factory here should show consumers in Star City and Mirkwood. Well, more than that. I guess it hasn't translated quite yet. But it will eventually. And you are picking up fuel. But you could really use a delivery of oil, I think. But there really isn't any options. Alright, so that means that we are getting... We're getting bricks into Fort Joy. We don't have any goods yet. We're getting food and fuel should be coming into... Well, should food? No, fuel will be coming into Mirkwood. I don't think we have food out here yet. Fuel should be coming into Star City, right? We have... We should have food coming into Riven Rock now. Aincrad should be getting both their tools and their bricks once the train gets back where it needs to be. Alamigo will be receiving food, if not fuel. And Denerim should be receiving both food and fuel. Okay, so everybody here is getting at least one freight demand. One thing that they're demanding for freight. And I think that's probably the initial goal right now is to get at least every city on the map getting at least one of their freight demands. Alright, so we're going to be heading down toward the southern end of the map, I think. We have this line of cities here that we need to look at. We have these cities here we need to look at as well. I think Arkham is getting what it needs in some way. I don't know. No, probably not. But we are putting freight into Kugane. Yep, they are getting food. And the city is starting to sprawl out here. I think to the point we might need to think about expanding its interior transport network. But we'll worry about that later. I think we're going to move to these cities here. So we've got... what? Hill Valley, Bedrock, Assam, and Limsa Laminsa here. Which you are receiving food, so you're getting at least that. You need bricks. Well, a lot of cities want bricks. Okay, so what do we got here? We got bricks and goods, we've got goods and fuel, and we've got machines and food. And the industries we have over here are going to be, well, iron ore, a forest, a farm. The farm is producing grain. That's a lot of grain. Yeah, the train's doing pretty well. And that's bringing grain here to be shipped to Arkham to make food. And then for food, we have some waiting to head back. So we got consumers in Limsa. Alright, so what about this train? You are only carrying grain. So, what if I were to add a couple of boxcars here? And then that... So I don't think actually we're using this station. No, we're not using this station at all. I just put it there for the potential future use. And that will bring the food back here. And then if we were to get the food... into Hill Valley... Now, what do these guys demand? Because I think Arkham is the only major food processing plant down here. There's a farm, right? Grand Prairie wants food. So that'd be the only other city that we would hook up to the food processing. No, Edoras wants food. We'd have to think about that. Alright. But here's something I want to do. We're going to disconnect that because it doesn't matter. And I don't want any traffic on this road. Because I'm going to do it via road. Well, specifically, cargo tram. Well, do I want to do a cargo tram? Machines? I'm not even sure where we can get machines. Well, we can move machines via cargo tram. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We need roads. Okay. These roads, upgrade. Oh, we need to put tram on those. There you go. Yeah, I think I'll just keep it nice and straight. And we'll start curving it here. Alright, so where are we going to come in? The tram line is there. So we'll slide into the tram network. There. And then, where are they demanding food? They're manning food up here. So if we were to put it here, because the passenger trams are going this direction. So if I were to put the delivery there, sure, why not? And then we set up our guy here. And actually, I may want to make this a little bit longer because the trams can be quite lengthy. Okay. New line from here to there. Oh, then it wants to just turn around. Yeah, I guess it would, wouldn't it? Rather than go all the way around the network there. Oh well, it'll be fine. Alright, so this is going to be road freight. Bedrock food. Would help if I typed the right letter. There we go. And then we have the tram depot right here. Which I don't need very many of them. Probably 2 should be fine. Yep, buy those. Put them on there. Alright. So that was fairly simple. Passenger tram's gonna have to make way. Okay, that looks weird. Alright, so that'll bring food in the Hill Valley. We can worry about machines later. Bedrock. Fuel. Goods. Goods. We have a machines factory right there. Huh. Iron ore. Rocks. Coal. Oh, we could easily do machines. And is there anybody else that wants machines besides Bedrock? Edoras wants machines. Okay. Okay. Nulando wants machines. So I think we can make machines. We can transport some back to Hill Valley. Oh, man. Man. My goodness. I'm having some lung butter problems today. Alright. Yeah, we could definitely make machines, and then we could ship them via boat over here somewhere, and then transport them over to Edoras and New Londo. Well, there's another machines factory here. Okay. Well, does anybody else, anywhere else, demand machines? Riven Rock demands machines. Okay. We should have cargo ferries that are moving between Limsa. No, I don't think we have any cargo ferries that are moving between Limsa and over here. But we do have a cargo connection. Oh my goodness, look at all this traffic. But at least the bus lane's clear. That would be interesting if we can get machines from this machines factory up to there. What if we could do it by plane? Bring machines back here and then have an airfield. An airfield that can load the machines and fly them over here. And then deliver them there. Okay. I think that's our plan. For next episode, because we're kind of out of time here, is we're going to load up the iron ore, we're going to load up the coal, we're going to bring the coal down to, well, it needs to be in a steel mill. That's going to be a hiccup. I didn't even think about that. It needs to be in a steel mill. I don't see one. At least not nearby anyway. I can always build one. I'll have to think about it. But we're going to go ahead and end this episode here for today. I think we're going to try and get that up and running, and then get those machines into Hill Valley, and then get some flown up here for Riven Rock. And then we'll see how it goes from there. Alright, so for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.